Hi, and welcome to our section now on the legs and the feet. This is always a tricky area, especially when it comes to the feet. So I've asked Alessa here to come join us, and Alessa is going to actually apply the product to her skin to help me out so that I can lead you through everything and you get to see all the intricate details. So what you don't know though is Alessa is going to be looking at that full-length mirror that I talked about in the prep video. That way she can see all the areas that she's getting to, which is a key thing when it comes to self-tanner. You need to be able to see where you're putting it and where you're missing it. So with that, Alessa has prepared her skin earlier today. She exfoliated and she shaved, so she's already prepped and ready to go. She's going to put on a pair of really tight disposable gloves. The tighter, the better. They need to feel almost like second skin. That way there's no slipping going on, because the slipping can cause streaking. So with that, she's also going to apply the regular body lotion to her elbows, the knees, the heels, anywhere where it's really dry or you have a wrinkle or a fold in the area. So Alessa's going to put a little extra on there. Down onto the heel area. That's an area that tends to be pretty dry. And of course, if you have a beautiful French manicure or pedicure, you want to put extra lotion on those areas so that nothing grabs. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the lower half of her leg. I suggest applying about 3 pumps of product to the calf area. We're going to start in the calf area, and she's going to use really big round movements to apply the product. So you can see big whole hands she's using, not just fingertips. The more you use the palms, the better it spreads. So she's using big round movements, checking out all the different angles, and she's going to look into the mirror. She can see where it's going. Don't be afraid of the guide color. It is there to show you where it's going and where you're missing. So she's done a beautiful, nice big application to the calf area. She's then going to very carefully bring it up very lightly over her knees and into the thigh area. We're going to blend it really nicely. And she's been really good about going around the back too, because you don't want to have a line end at the back of your heel. And now, this is the tricky part. We're going to move on to the foot, and I suggest you slow down. When it comes to the foot and the feet area, just slow your movements down. And you're going to take the residue and the extra bit from your calf, and you're going to blend that into your foot area, so that way you don't have a big clump of color and it's an even fade that occurs. She's going to come down onto the back of her heel very lightly, and onto the foot, top of the foot, and then blend it very nicely into her toes. And also, I suggest take a little quick scrape and go in between the toes as well. That way, when you're wearing flip-flops, you don't have white webbed feet. So this section is done, and you can even have a look. You don't see any extra color anywhere. It's been perfectly blended. So now we're going to apply to the top of her thigh. Once again, I suggest about 3 pumps. So just grab 3 pumps in your hand, move it around into your palms, and then apply it to the top of the thigh area. Once again, big round hand movements using all of your hands, not just your fingertips. Include your palms. So she's moving it around, she's checking herself out, making sure that there's no streaks anywhere. She's rubbing it all the way in, nice and big and round. You're doing great. And you want to bring it up into the bathing suit line. To be honest, you'll probably be in the buff when you apply this, but of course we're on camera, so she's wearing a gorgeous bathing suit. So, but in your privacy of your own bathroom, you want to make sure that you go up onto the thigh area, and you can even turn around and have a look and make sure that the back of your leg is fully covered. And I think you did a perfect job, Alessa. There you go. So that is how we complete our lower legs and our thighs. We're now ready to move on to the next section, which is going to be the abdomen and the lower back area. So stay tuned for the next video.